What's going on, guys? Welcome back to episode 12 of the Challenger World Series. It's day 17 and I finished up all of the daily stuff. I also did a bit like a 30-minute grind again. I did all of the daily bosses and all of the weaker weekly bosses that I didn't do yet. For this, let's see how much this gives us. Oh, let me see. Yeah, I guess there's a lot of junk in here. So it ended up giving us about like 2.5% if my math is right. Let's also sell all the crystals. So another 127 mil. I think I remember seeing a few items in the auction house. So let's quickly take a look at that. So yeah, a bunch of stuff sold. Finally was able to sell the Roar 3 for just a touch under 500. So let's claim all this. And let's throw in all the other stuff again. So I have a little bit more stuff in here to extract later. Let's see how much the meters are right now. So 2.5 bill. I think it's definitely worth getting. I'm just gonna be a little bit greedy and hopefully goes down a little bit more. I have the legendary scroll, so I think I'll probably end up using at least one of them for this. And then the second one will go on the Jenny weapon. So I'm actually going to take on the epic dungeon for Odium, Angler Company. I think this will probably end up taking a decent amount of time because I'm like kind of weak for doing the bosses in this one, but hopefully it doesn't take too long. Alright, it wasn't too bad. Took a little bit over half an hour. I always found it funny that the final boss actually feels less tanky than the mid boss in this. Alright, let's see how much this gives. We're almost at 25%. Okay, so a little over 10%. And we get basically 1.5 Erta. So starting next week, we're going to get the 1.5x epic dungeon EXP, so should make leveling a little bit faster. Let's just use this Erta and frags. Alright, so it's day 18. I finished up all the regular stuff. And I also did another 30-minute grind. Popped some boosters, so gained a decent amount of percent. And let's see how much this gives us. So we're at 46. I did have some expiring Mystic Seal stuff. Or Arcane Seal. Let's just see if we get lucky. Yeah, and I also have the ones in my inventory that are going to expire too. So we'll use another 20 and then I'll hold on to the 10. Not sure what the point of that is. Alright, so let's just extract all that. And let's use the rest of them. And we're just going to hold on to those. I think this is enough to level up something. Let's see. It's funny the way people advertise the fan badge service. I think it was selling for like 3 to 4 bill on like the first couple of days. Let's see what we get from this. If only that was attack. I don't think we have any fairies. Might as well open these as well. Still no drop rate, unfortunately. Oh yeah, I also wanted to turn this one into... Not sure why it's... Okay, finally. Yep, so after this we could take on, Will. Alright, so we could take on the Will mission now. Well, I just do that after reset, so I need to do it multiple times. Alright, was there anything else? Let's just claim this. Yeah, I think I'll just check the auction house again. So, okay, those frags sold. Let's just claim all that and put it together. See if the meters went down at all. I guess people bought it at 2.5, so yeah, I guess if it goes around there, I'll probably just end up buying it again. Alright, I think that pretty much does it for day 18. Not sure if I'm missing something. Alright, it's day 18, another day in the books. I did all the usual stuff. I also did another 30-minute grind. I think it's pretty similar to Challenger 2. When I got to Odium, I started doing the 30-minute grinds more consistently. Probably because farming in Alley 2 is like way easier than like most other maps, even for looting as well. When you don't have like a vac pet and a like high level Janus. See how much we get for all this again. Probably like a couple percent. Yeah. Let's use all the symbols. And then, so I guess I get about, yeah, probably about like 12% per day, not counting like MP or like Epic Dungeon or the Challenger Partner EXP. So I think it seems like getting EXP is definitely like quite a bit faster than Challenger 2 as well, which I find a bit surprising considering all the like extra freebies we got with Ren. So I said to turn in the Challenger stuff. Okay, so next time we level this, we get the Transcendent Pot, so which I think should give about like 50% of this level. So push us to 271. All these juicy items waiting to be claimed later. Yeah, I also had like a lot of expiring stuff in my inventory. I guess this symbol one, I'll just put it on Odium. Still so annoying that you have to type this every time or like copy and paste it. As for this, I don't even know if there's anything worth using that on. And then the cubes. Maybe I'll try to tear up the this reed pendant again. Let's see. I think I'm hoping to get the superior Galax pendant somewhat soon so I can start using the these cubes and the unique scroll on it, rather than kind of just chucking on an item like this. It's either that or like the fairy heart. I don't think that anyone was willing to buy the hard cube service, because I did post it in the Alliance chat a few times, but no one really responded. Alright, is there anything else to do? Let's just claim the Absogram. I don't think it's worth anything. Yeah, let's use the sword or two from the Epic Dungeon. And gonna level up that Hexa skill again. Alright, yeah, let's check the auction house. So these did sell. I don't think the Absolab weapon is worth anything. Yeah, I don't think anyone's gonna buy that. So let's just put the usual stuff in there, and then let's check the meters again. So sitting at 2.8, maybe it goes down. Sadly, don't think I have the time to attempt normal Kai this week. before the reset, so I will probably just wait until next week to do the double dipping again. So I decided to put all of the Mystic Frontier content into like a single section. So here's the Mystic Frontier compilation for this episode. Okay, so the Mystic Frontier rewards this time were actually really good. We got our first pouch that was better than orange, and we had also ended up getting like 4 purple pouches in total. So quite a good haul. We'll see what that orange pouch turns into tomorrow. Alright, so here are the day 17 Mystic Frontier rewards. One fragment. And let's see, the unique pouch. Not bad. See how long those last. To the 23rd, so I might be able to use this on the Jenny weapon. Alright, it's time for Mystic Frontier on day 17, part 2. Actually took a look and I got a green expedition, so hopefully some good luck. Orange pouch right off the bat. Alright, so Mystic Frontier, day 17, part 2, we got 1 orange pouch from the green expedition and a couple purple pouches, so hopefully we get something good when we open it up. Okay, it's time to check the rewards for Mystic Frontier for day 17, part 2. We had the green expedition, so let's see. It's a unique pouch. Maybe cubes. Yeah, some more cubes. And then we just had this one epic one. So a bit more energy. And then since we have one more expedition, I'll just hope we get a high tier one after reset. So the day 18, the last Mystic Frontier expedition, we only got like 1 blue pouch. So a bit disappointing, but I was unable to really get any of the high numbers for that last expedition. So last Mystic Frontier of the week, it was just like a blue pouch. Let's just see what we get. A XP pot. I actually got like another combination of better fams. Like this prevent dice rolling over 4 is actually decent because it's rare anyway, so it can't even roll over 4. So hopefully I can hit some better numbers next time. So I think that about wraps up everything for this episode. We made a good amount of progress, especially EXP wise. Definitely feels like I'm progressing in terms of levels a little bit faster than Challenger 2, surprisingly. Next week, I'm planning to double dip on the rental gear again, and we'll definitely give normal Kai a try, and possibly normal Saren if I can get enough sack. I also will keep an eye on the Mitras, and I think according to the calc, I can lib on the 16th, right after doing all the bosses. So yeah, a lot more, should get a lot stronger in the coming few weeks. But yeah, this has been episode 12 of the Challenger series. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.